Today I'm going to be showing you how to retexture a shirt with Dorkwings Retexture Framework. First thing you're going to want to do is download Dorkwings Retexture Framework. You can get this from inside the Arma Reforger game on the workshop. After you have it downloaded, you're going to want to open your Infusion tools, Arma Reforger tools, scan for projects. You're going to want to come to this PC, Documents, My Games, Arma Reforger add-ons, and select this folder. It'll scan for all the mods you have downloaded on your PC. Dorkwings Retexture Framework should be one of them. You might have to search for it. This mod should be locked for you. For me, it's not because I'm the maker. Anyway, what we're going to want to do is create a new mod or create a new project. We're going to name this Test Shirt. We're going to come to Workbench Options. We're going to go to the dependency line, add a dependency. You might have to drop down this arrow if you haven't done it already. Click the three dots. We're going to search for Dorkwing Retexture Framework. Click on the add-on, double click the add-on.gproj, click OK. I always click Save All, Exit, Relaunch the Infusion tools. We're going to open up our test shirt mod. And in this, we should have as a dependency, Dorkwing Retexture Framework. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to open up the tutorial. What you can also do is copy this out, paste it into code editor, Notepad++ or something. I'm going to be following this tutorial to show you guys how to make it. It's going to be on my other screen over here. Before you change any textures on any mod, always read the mod's license to see if it's allowed or try to contact them and ask. I don't recommend spamming any modders. They do this in their free time, so don't annoy them. The way textures are displayed on models is usually a little different with every modder. You may have to experiment with which EMAT is the correct one you want to change. I will include an example of a retextured vanilla shirt. That's what we're going to do right now. We're going to do a vanilla shirt, so I don't have to have any dependencies for this mod. The shirt I'm going to use can be found in Arma Reforger, Prefabs, Characters, Uniforms, Cotton Shirt 01, Shirt Cotton Shirt 01 V5 ET, this one. So I'm going to right click this, duplicate. I'm going to duplicate it to the test shirt, and we're going to name it Dorkwing Test Shirt.et. Here's our duplicated test shirt. Once duplicated, we're going to double click it. We're going to go in this top right corner and click Edit Prefab. First thing we're going to do is switch the shirt's faction. We're going to come up to this Filter Components box, and we're going to type in Faction. It's going to pull up the SCR Item Outfit Faction component. We're going to change this from Civ to USSR. We're going to click something else so it saves. Next thing we're going to do is change the name of our shirt. We're going to come back up to this Filter Components search box, and we're going to type in Inventory. And it's going to be in this SCR Universal Inventory Storage component. We're going to come here. We're going to change the name of the shirt. I'm going to name it Dorkwing Test Shirt. Next thing we're going to want to do is duplicate the texture. The textures can be found in the base loadout cloth component. For you, all of these may be closed. You might have to open all of these. Just open. I usually just go through and open everything. Like all of this will be closed for you. Open it all. You don't need this open, but down here in the worn model area, we're going to open these, the worn material override and the item material override. What we're going to do is we're going to click the magnifying glass. We're going to right click on it. We're going to click duplicate to test shirt. We're going to call it Dorkwing Test Shirt Deflated. Now we're going to go back over here to the item material override, navigate to this, locate file in resource browser, right click it. We're going to duplicate it to test shirt. We're going to rename it to Dorkwing Test Shirt Item. Now what we're going to do is double click the Dorkwing Test Shirt Deflated EMAT. Make sure it's the deflated one. This will open up our texture. This is what the texture of the shirt looks like. First thing we're going to do is make sure the class of this EMAT is class mat PBR multi. If not, we may have to change the class, but we'll go over that in a little bit. We're going to scroll all the way down to material 1 base. In the box that says NMO1, we're going to hit the locate button, the magnifying glass. This is going to pull it up in the resource browser for us over here. We're going to keep that over there for a second. We're going to scroll back up to the top. We're going to open this base material maps and modifiers, and we're going to drag this NMO map that we have highlighted into the mask. And we're also going to drag it into the global NMO map. You can see that changed the texture a little bit. Also, another thing to pay attention to, we want to make sure we didn't drag in the item NMO. See what that would look like right here, item. We don't want that one. Well, luckily it's highlighted for us because we clicked the magnifying glass. Now what we're going to do is scroll back down to material 1 base. We're going to find this NMO1 down here. We're going to click this reset to default value button. Now we're going to go to material 2. We're going to enable material 2. Now what we're going to do is drag the texture we want into the BCR2. So for this, we're going to go to Dorkwing Retexture Framework, UI, Textures, Miami Tiger Stripe. This is the one I want. Drag it into here. Next thing we're going to click on is UV Transform. What the tiling basically is how many times the pattern is repeated. So I want it repeated about 7 times on this EMAT. Yep, that looks about good. After we do our UV tiling, we can go to material 1 base, click on the color, and turn this bar all the way down to make it black. I'm going to save it, Control S. Now what we're going to do is edit the blood mask. The blood mask is in dirt, R channel of VFX mask. Now if we uncheck this box, you'll see the issue. It puts the plaid pattern over our pattern. We don't want this. Now, Hove showed me a shortcut around this. We'll locate this. And we will look for the VFX. Sometimes it's not red, but for this case, this is going to work for us. Now what we're going to do is take this, put it here, and we're going to put it here. Now, if we turn this off, you'll see there's no plaid pattern over our pattern, which is good. But the one problem is the blood is a little too bright. So what we can do is come over here, go to color, bring this down a bit. And before we leave this channel, make sure to turn this back on or else your clothes will always look bloody. Now what we're going to do is edit the other EMAT, the item EMAT. We're going to navigate to File, double click this. Now the first thing we're going to do is come up here and change this class. We're going to change it to a matte PBR camo. Okay, we're going to scroll down to this blue section that says camo textures. We're going to open it and we're going to add our Miami. We're going to add our Miami Tiger EDDS to the albedo map. Now what we're going to do is on camo albedo map UV transform, we're going to click set class and we're going to change this to the same number we did on the deflated. On this one we did 7 and 7, and on here we're going to do 7 and 7. Now if our texture wasn't square, we might do, like if it was half of this, we might do 14 and 7, whatever. We'll figure it out. But yep, now in the camo CRM map, we are going to add this item NMO. We'll click on the magnifying glass. It'll pull up here for us, and we're going to drag it into the camo CRM map. Next thing we're going to do is find these last 3 sliders, turn them all the way down. We're going to scroll all the way up to basic material maps and modifiers. We're going to turn this color to black. And there we go. Next thing we're going to do is go back to our t-shirt prefab.et. We're going to click edit prefab. We're going to go to base loadout cloth component. Scroll back down to our, this is the important part. We want to make sure we put these in the right place. We're going to always put them in the overrides. And then we're going to put the item with the item. And then put the other one with the other one. We're going to control S to save. Now we're going to add it to the arsenal. We can close this. Close this. We're going to go to Arma Reforger, configs, entity catalog, USSR. And we're going to go to inventory items, entity catalog, USSR. We're going to right click it. We're going to click override and test. We're going to double click this to open it. Show you how to make, anyway, I'll show you how to make this. We're going to go up here. We're going to make a new multi-list. Come over here to unknown. I come over here to unknown identifier. And we're going to give it a name. It's good to have a descriptive name here because these multi-lists can get really big. We're going to do clothing, torso, Dorkwing. Now what we'll do is we'll find a vanilla clothing item that's similar to it. I'm going to use this jacket M88, and the reason I'm going to do it is because it has this torso item type right here. And also it probably has a similar price to what I want. Supply cost 0. So yep, this is perfect. We're going to copy it. We're going to go to our entities section, add one. And we're going to add an inventory, SCR entity catalog inventory item. If it was a vehicle, we would do the entry, but it's not, so we do the inventory item. And we right click and paste it. Open this up. In here, we will drag our shirt. Lately, there's a bug where you can't really drag stuff. Control S. And now if we go up here and we type in GM_Eden, click on Arma Reforger, click on the entity. Now we go to play. Now what we'll do is press tab to open this menu. Type in and there should be 2 of them because I put 2 of them on accident. Thanks for watching.